Uh, the name of this song is Uncle Sam Damn. It's a show tune, but the show ain't been written for it yet. We're gonna see if Tony Jerome and the band can maybe work it out for me. Straighten me out right quick. I like it so far, man. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Uh, Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and proud. Let's do this for real. Come on now. Smoke and mirrors, stripes and stars, pulling for the cross in the name of God. Bloodshed, genocide, rape, and fraud. Into the pages of the law, good law. The cold continent latchkey child ran away one day and started acting foul. King of where the wild things are, daddy's proud, cause the Roman Empire done passed it down. Imported and tortured the workforce and never healed the wounds or shook the curse off. Now the grown-up Goliath nation holding open auditions for the part of David. Can you feel? Nothing can save you. You question the rain, you get rushed in and chained up. Fist raised, but I must be insane, cause I can't figure single damn way to change. But welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God. All must bow to the fat and lazy. The will obey me, and why do they hate me? Who me? Only 2 generations away from the world's most despicable slavery trade. Pioneered so many ways to degrade a human being that it can't be changed to this day. Legacy so ingrained in the way that we think we no longer need chains to be slaves. Lord, it's a shameful display. The overseers even got raped along the way. Cause the children can't escape from the pain, and they born with the poisonous hatred in their veins. Try and separate a man from his soul. You only strengthen him and lose your own. But shoot that if he walk near the throne. Remind him that this is my home. Now I'm gone. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred. Hold on, give me one right here. Hold on. You don't give money to the bums on the corner with a sign bleeding from their gums. Talking about you don't support a crackhead. What you think happens to the money from your taxes? The government's the addict. With $1 billion a week, kill brown people have it. And even if you ain't on the front line, when Master yell crunch time, you right back at it. Man, look at how you hustling backwards. At the end of the year, add up what they subtracted. 3 out of 12 months, your salary pay for that madness. Man, that's sadness. What's left? Get a big ass plasma to see where they made Dan Rather point the damn camera. Only approved questions get answered. Now stand your ass up for that national anthem. I'm so damn happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Welcome to Pookie, baby. I'm yours.
Knocked his ass out and kissed him on the cheek. He fucked up just by thinking I was sweet. I run the city, might have thought I was some cliques. You never heard someone like this upon the beat. Tutti fruity, the booty duty is jury duty. Moody foodies, jacuzzis is filled with bougie booties. All of this money don't know how to count it, man. I think I need a computer. I can't live it deep, man. I live at the funeral. I got no need for a shooter. Yeah. I'm getting bigger, getting bigger. Yeah. Do you wanna reconsider? Yeah. Lost control of a killer. Yeah. I'm getting bigger. me they will come. If you're turning up to save me some. Drop down to get your ego on. I don't care for boring people. I think you're lame. I only politic with goons while out the frame. Better take another shot, bitch. It's not a game. I'll beat it out the frame. Baraka, waka, flocka, flame. I am a Benjamin. You know that I have a problem with acting a fool. I don't talk to police. I know nothing. I swear to God that shit is not true. I'm a barbarian, hopping and trying and looking for something to do. I'm remarkable. I'm on a roll. If you need education, I'll take you to school. I'm getting bigger, getting bigger.
Definition of a rap flow, that rugged man flow, or fuck your head up. Huh?
Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the chicka.
Yo, let's begin it like this. The definition of a rap flow. I'ma reinvent it like this. Now what's that? What's first? I bust back, must trust, bust gas, must bust. A small time fuck. I'm stealing your hubcaps. Ain't nothing for discussion. I'm crushing your dust and you're done. And when I'm busting the rough raps, the Bismarck. What is it? A blizzard? Is it a limit? Any crime you could name, I committed. I admitted I did it. Lottery gotta be in it to win it. I'm just a white boy born in what blacks invented, but I'm the baddest, undefeated. Beat it, believe it, leaving you leaking, losing blood like an anemic. I'm rather conceited. Rappers are comedic, heated, leaving you paraplegic. I'm undeniable, diabolical, biological warfare. Rugged, that raggedy bastard. His breath stank like he gargling with battery acid. Who would have figured me to be deadly? They'd never be ready to bury me. Better be ready. Nobody better than me.
I'm feeling so groovy now. Rugged man's flow will fuck your old head. I'm feeling so
Let's begin
groovy
it
now.
like this. The definition of a rap flow. I'ma reinvent it like
I'm
this.
feeling so groovy now. Rugged man's flow will fuck your old head. I'm feeling so
Let's begin
groovy
it
now.
like this. The definition of a rap flow. I'ma reinvent it like this. Rugged man flow is uglier than blind dates. My mental is heavy like heavy D and Chubb Rock combined weights. I love myself. I'm so vain. I'm not just the king of New York. I'm the king of the whole game. Rappers in hibernation. They're hiding away to retirement. They're racing. It's funny like a pie in the face and devastating. Made a mistake and you're waiting, debating, facing your fate and creating, hating, raping, imitating, degrading, breaking your place and taking your safe and taking your paper, paying for faking. This is history in the making. But wait, spit at the cops. I'm resisting arrest. They want to see me fry like a chicken wing in the breast. The truth is behind closed doors. I'm a bit of a sissy, singing love ballads to bitches like Lionel Richie. No joking, bragging and boasting, hoping to get close and approaching, poking, perving and posing, potent poison, the potion, cooking the coke and cutting your throat and opponent opposing, leaving you floating the ocean. You was a Leah rocking the boat and leaving you broken, get smoky the second that emotion explosion of flowing, overdosing the chosen.
I'm feeling so groovy now. Rugged man's flow will fuck your old head. I'm feeling so
Let's begin
groovy
it
now.
like this. The definition of a rap flow. I'ma reinvent it like
I'm
this.
feeling so groovy now. Rugged man's flow will fuck your old head. I'm feeling so
Let's begin
groovy
it
now.
like this. The definition of a rap flow. I'ma reinvent it like this. Yo, rat-a-tat, sporadic attack, panic, laying you down like crap addict. You dismissing your fingertips, you crack addict. I had it, I'm back at it. The mathematic, bringing the black magic. I pack. Hold up, let's slow it down with these raps. Let me catch my breath. Let my brain relax. I'm so fly. I'm basically levitating. I'm in the Guinness Book, record breaking. Hit you with a chair like the World Wrestling Federation. I got a bad reputation. Doc wanna put me on a better medication. Cops hate me, harass me, interrogation. I'm dumb in the head, lack of education. That's enough. Wait a minute, I'm finished. I'm done with it. Yo, Swan, sing
I'm
it.
feeling so groovy now. Rugged man's flow will fuck your old head. I'm feeling so
Let's begin
groovy
it
now.
like this. The definition of a rap flow. I'ma reinvent it like
I'm
this.
feeling so groovy now. Rugged man's flow will fuck your old head. I'm feeling so
Let's begin
groovy
it
now.
like this. The definition of a rap flow. I'ma reinvent it like this.
Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall.
My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall.
There we go. There we are. Hey, morning, everybody. Welcome to Slow News Day Morning Edition. My name is Steve Poikin, and I am still in an undisclosed location in Northern California. I'm very happy to be here. Got a lot to talk about this morning. Got a live conference going on with immunization and inoculation experts. I think I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Not going to be playing any of that on the YouTube. All of our channel strikes here on Slow News Day have come from showing officials in government speaking on the record in capacity in the halls in which they work or in conferences just like this. So going to hold off on that for a little bit and when we move the show only over onto the Rockfin and Odyssey and other platforms that don't hate us for having a different opinion than our narrative managers. And we'll roll that a little bit and go through it. Not a ton of stuff that I can do on YouTube this morning. That's just kind of the way that it is. I saw yesterday that Hardlands Media got another channel strike, and that's just silly. Like it, I don't know, man. They're harmless. It sucks. They're not deserving in any way, shape, or form of their channel strike. They're not. I don't know. I don't want to shit on them. I like them. So, not yet on Rumble. Dude, I've been so scatterbrained and traveling and fucking just in a sort of period of chaos and upheaval for months now. Haven't been able to pull the trigger on that. Need to do the Rumble thing. Need to do BitChute. Need to do Super U. A couple other things that I got to get going. I had to put the podcast out, memory hold on audio only stuff. I have a massive list of shit that I need to do. And then I've got my reality and everything that I also have to do as soon as the camera goes off. And apparently never the two shall meet. We'll run through the business real quick, and then we will get to the good shit. The show is sponsored. There we are. By Matrix Bars. Matrix Bars, that's the QR code up in the top corner there. You can scan if you're interested in finding out about psilocybin mushrooms, about the delivery system of psilocybin mushrooms in delicious chocolate. 3.5 grams per bar, 4 flavors, all delicious. Find out for yourself. Go ahead and hit them up on Twitter or Instagram. Send them a DM at Matrix Genetics, MATRIX GENETIX. The show entirely viewer supported. Holy fuck, could we use that support? I should have my bank shit straightened out later this week. I just haven't been able to get back to Humboldt in like 2 weeks. And I need to be able to get back up there in order to sort that out. So that's going to happen later. But in the meantime, at Slow News Day Show, Cash App, and I think Venmo works now. And then you can buy Sleepy Josh a coffee. buymeacoffee.com/Bort, BORT. 3-Chord Grifter. Thank you very much for the super chat. Totally appreciate it. Let's see who we've got over here on the Rockfin. Andy Van Wagner. Good morning, man. Thank you. I appreciate that shit. In lieu of tips, share the show. That works too, my friend. That works too. So getting in to what I can actually cover on YouTube, I think I'm not sure if YouTube is going after I don't know, independent analysis of the climate conference that's taking place in Glasgow, Scotland this week. We're going to look at some of that. I'm pretty sure I can talk about that on YouTube. If not, it's a fucking dead channel anyway. I don't give a shit. I don't. They haven't let us gain a subscriber this year. We're at the exact same subscriber count that we started the year off with. It's November 2nd. That is a channel that is so fucking censored that YouTube is just turned off the fucking tap. I had Max Blumenthal on. Put him on the spot immediately. Had him fucking talk about, why he was late to the table, covering some very important shit. Great interview. That interview has less than 1,000 views on it because it's on YouTube. Over on Rockfin, it's got 3,200 views on a platform where, there's not a lot of people. It's insane. Anywho, boy, oh boy, the unmitigated gall of the the public relations firm for global oligarchs. I'm sure you guys saw, let me do this first. I'm sure you guys have already heard that Joe Biden kind of took a nap when he got off of the plane yesterday. Yeah, let's do this. And look, to be honest, jet lag is rough. It is. They probably can't pump him full of the amphetamines, every other drug under the sun to keep him awake. Let's take a little watch here, and then let's see what the Biden's handlers had to say about this. Apparently, the person speaking is Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. Oh, there he goes. He's out. What? No, I'm here. No, fuck it. I was having a great dream about this hair I was sniffing. There's the Amtrak to Sleepy Town. Sir, you're the leader of the free world. You're embarrassing everyone. Oh, that's very interesting. This thing you're not showing me. Wake the fuck up, Joe. Wake. I got it. Here. That's. Oh yeah, clap. I'm gonna clap. Yeah, I was watching my friend Jason Burmis last night, and right after he played this clip, he said this man controls nothing, and I'm gonna echo that right now. Joe Biden is not in charge of his own wardrobe, let alone the fucking country. That's perfectly clear. Nobody thinks this is the leader of the free world, and yet, after that incident, of course, the Biden administration rushes out to change reality. Biden's climate advisor, Gina McCarthy, where the fuck did this go? I hate you, Daily Mail, says he wasn't just wide awake, but was really on fire after he was caught nodding off during COP26 speeches. I love how it's COP. I love how the climate summit is COP. White House National Climate Advisor Gina McCarthy said Tuesday morning that President Joe Biden was wide awake after he was seemingly caught snoozing during a session at COP26 Climate Summit in Glasgow Monday afternoon. When I saw the president yesterday, he wasn't just wide awake, but he was really on fire, she told Morning Joe's Mika Brzezinski without prompting. He's really excited to have the United States in action here in Glasgow. Brzezinski didn't ask McCarthy directly about the video of Biden that went viral, where he looked to be dozing off, as one speaker underscored the importance of taking action on climate change. He opened his eyes and appeared to liven up. And when his body man walked up to him to chat, the 78-year-old Biden then sat forward and rubbed his eyes as Italy's prime minister took the stage. The apparent catnap caught the attention of conservative critics online, as former President Donald Trump had nicknamed Joe Biden Sleepy Joe during the 2026 campaign. So there's the thing. I want to hear this. I hope they don't make me sit through a 30-second fucking commercial. I would be angry.
For the issues at play at the climate summit. Yesterday, President Biden apologized to other countries in attendance for his predecessor.
And I guess I shouldn't apologize, but I do apologize for the fact that the United States, the last administration pulled out of the Paris Accord and put us sort of behind people.
Boy, am I sorry. We pulled out of a volunteer, non-binding, unenforceable, purely for performative woke points agreement. Sorry, guys.
That's the first thing I did when elected. American people, 4 or 5 years ago, weren't at all sure about climate change. It was real. Well, they have, as they say in southern parts of my state, seen the Lord. They've seen what's happening back home. The incredible changes that are taking place. And they're now finally realizing the sense of urgency that y'all are.
So joining us now from Glasgow, White House.
I know you guys remember back in the spring, maybe early summer, Project Veritas set up a Tinder date with a CNN producer. And he was caught on camera on the hot mic at this catfish Tinder date, talking about how, well, first of all, took credit for Joe Biden being in office. CNN did, or CNN's role in the election. He claimed credit for Joe Biden being in office, and then said, "Well, we're gonna look to take the attention off COVID and put it onto climate." A couple months later, here we are.
As National Climate Advisor Gina McCarthy, and we saw John Kerry there. We know the Biden administration is dead serious on climate change, but how does the president sort of regain United States leadership on this issue, especially with big bills back at home that involve issues pertaining to climate change and things that could make a difference not getting through?
Well, Mika, first of all, thanks for having me. But secondly, when I saw the president yesterday, he wasn't just wide awake, but he was really on fire. He's really excited to have the United States back in action here in Glasgow and working not to claim leadership again, but as you recognize, he's a humble person. Mm-hmm. He comes in here knowing that we lost 4 years, but we are actually going to be the best partner ever.
Oh, I'm muted. I can't, you guys. I can't. I'm sure there's some totally nefarious shit in there. Yeah. He was wide awake, says Gina McCarthy. Jesus Christ. Fucking cartoon. Let's jump back to this a little bit. Sleepy Joe. Oh, there we go. Even Biden couldn't stand hearing so much about global warming hoax, the 7th biggest hoax in America, Trump said in an email after seeing pictures of the snoozing Biden. This is great, dude. Trump has been doing nothing but stand-up routines for like the last 5 months. 7th biggest hoax. 7th. Followed closely behind the 2020 presidential election scam, Russia, Ukraine, impeachment hoax 1, impeachment hoax 2, and of course the no collusion finding of the Mueller report. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, yeah, hey, there you go. Biden went to Europe saying global warming is his highest priority, and then promptly fell asleep for the world to see. At the conference itself, nobody that has true enthusiasm and belief in a subject will ever fall asleep. Never, ever. You will stay awake for the rest of your days, just like Donald Trump. Later Monday, Biden took the stage to deliver his own warning that on the impending doom of climate change. Climate change is already ravaging the world, just like Joe Biden in a preschool. He told a crowd at the United Nations Climate Summit, it is not hypothetical. The president called climate change the existential threat to human existence as we know it. Let's see, do we have any of the actual... Oh, yeah, here we go. Boris Johnson has warned that COP26 delegates that the longer it takes to tackle climate change, the higher the cost will be when a catastrophe forces world leaders to act. Johnson said the world was in the same position as James Bond as he tries to deactivate a doomsday device in his films. But he said the tragedy is this is not a movie, and the doomsday device is real. It's a fucking cartoon. Leader of the UK named Boris, coining a phrase from activist Greta Thunberg, he warned that the promises to limit global temperature rises under the Paris Agreement would be nothing but blah, blah, blah. That's a quote. You're quoting a 18-year-old special needs kid. You're the Prime Minister of England, and you're quoting a teenager by saying blah, blah, blah. It's cartoon. It's cartoon. I've actually got that audio from Greta. I might play it. I am thinking about playing that last little clip. So here, okay. In addition to the let me mute this shit. But in addition to like 400 different private jets that were flown into this thing, Oh, fuck
On the
you.
left are
Jesus
non-GMO
Christ,
fresh beets.
why?
On the right,
No, I said mute, asshole. Mute. In addition to the 400 planes, there was that motorcycle cop that just went by. And now we're going to see like the 25 car long procession to bring Joe Biden to a chair he can fall asleep in. After the last chair that he was sitting in, he shit himself. Joe Biden not having a great run with chairs lately. The thing, I'm not really going to go into the thing with the Pope too much, dude. Everybody had heard about Poogate all weekend. But Joe Biden shit himself in an audience with the Pope. I mean, ostensibly, he's a Catholic president. Ostensibly, or at least according to the marketing, he wears his faith on his sleeve. You get an audience with the Pope, and you shit yourself. I mean, I guess they can't all be zingers. Rough, Joe, rough. Get rid of this Daily Mail shit, and maybe my computer will run a little bit better. Get rid of Sleepy Joe there. What do we have here? What is this? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so this is narrative management superstar Greta Thunberg. You see what's happening? We have the world leaders on the inside quoting this fucking, Teenage Limited Hangout. We've got the Teenage Limited Hangout on the outside pointing her finger and wagging at the leaders. The leaders are quoting her. She's yelling at them. You guys are supposed to think that the way that you get something done on climate change is by mimicking Greta Thunberg and working within the system to get legislative decisions made that will stand the test of time to protect our environment. And I said all of that with a straight face. Wow. So let's listen to this little fucking idiot for a second. I hate her voice. I'm glad it's only 22 seconds. I had enough coffee this morning.
We say no more blah, blah, blah. No more exploitation of people and nature and the planet. No more exploitation. No more blah, blah, blah. No more whatever the fuck they're doing inside there.
Woo! We're supposed to clap now. The little kid said a bad word. That, really? You follow that?
We're sick and tired of it, and we're gonna make the change, whether they like it or not.
Okay, so in the first place, man, yeah, dude, I do kind of feel like she's grown into that role, and is enjoying it quite a bit. But ultimately, this is rooted in some fucking crazy fucking psychopath parents exploiting their Asperger's as fuck kid so that the nonprofit industrial complex can team up with the fucking renewable energy sector and take over that whole fucking portion of the market. Greta Thunberg is a marketing tool. Always has been, always will be. Go fucking read Cory Morningstar. Go read The Manufacturing of Greta Thunberg for Consent. Take it all in and fucking, I don't know, dude. Like, go talk to your fucking friends about it because this is ridiculous. Some fucking kid is out. It looks like she's laughing. It looks like she's laughing. And I don't want to be like too fucking harsh again because, child and special needs. Seems kind of shitty to pick on her. But at the same time, at this point, 3 years in, 4 years in, whatever it is, clearly fucking enjoying it. So it's, a little bit harder to be as generous as I would like to be. I have another climate clip, and then I really want to kick around Ken Delanian. What else do I have here? Oh, that's right. Okay. 8 billion tabs open on the screen again. Take a little hit of weed. Before I do that, before I play the Prince Charles clip, Andy Van Wagner, thank you very much. Karen Sperry, do the Matrix folks care what kind of crypto? That is a good question. You're gonna have to ask them, and I will find out. And the next time that I go live, I will hopefully have an answer for that, and I will add it to the little whatever spiel I do at the beginning of the show there. Deal? Which shit is she on? Greta? Greta is on hubris and fame. I think those are the two things that she's on. I don't know. They might give her drugs. I don't know. She might take drugs. Being a fucking pawn for narrative management may get you a habit. I don't know. I really don't. I don't like to cast aspersions, and I certainly don't like want to. I've done some drugs, so I'm not like hating on her for it if that's what she's doing, but I would wager that it's hubris and fame. Yeah. So anyway, Prince Charles, creepy ass, who has, I mean, we'll talk to Jamie Deluxe about Prince Charles, but I just want to underscore here. Oh, shut up. Hey, God, stop. You go back. I probably didn't even hit share audio because, you know, I'm still looking at the last third of the cup of coffee that I poured 2 hours ago getting ready for this show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, my plea today is for countries to come together to create the environment that enables every sector of industry to take the action required. We know.
Hang on, because that was a word salad, and I want to play it back here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, my plea today is for countries to come together to create the environment that enables every sector of industry to take the action required.
So, I'd like you to join with me as we sit in the same place and then move forward together as one with... You're not even fucking saying anything.
We know this will take trillions.
The look on fucking Bojo's face is great.
Not billions of dollars. We also know that countries, many of whom are burdened by growing levels of debt, simply...
Is it just me, or do the rest of you, when you hear a posh accent like that, your fucking fist automatically clenches up, and you just start looking around for shit that you just break and hit somebody with that voice coming out of their mouth? That's maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Cannot afford to go green. Here we need a vast military-style campaign to marshal the strength of the global private sector. With trillions at its disposal, far beyond global GDP, and with the greatest respect, beyond even the governments of the world's leaders, it offers the only real prospect of achieving fundamental economic transition.
Wow. Let me stop the share there. We need a full military operation to deal with climate change. Has he been hanging out with Elizabeth Warren? Get them fucking solar powered drones going? Military style. I mean, that's just insane. So Operation Warp Speed, as described by NPR, was a military operation. The quote was, "This looks more like a military operation than anything to do with healthcare." We need a military operation to fight climate change. In fact, there is nothing that can't be solved in the eyes of Western leaders that can't be solved with blowing it up or treating it like a military. You know what, dude? Tommy Craney, you know what? I'm probably not going to have time to do that story, but I do have in the queue for this week a whole thing on new military tech and on some pretty creepy military tech, and on some like late in the game admissions by the weapons manufacturers and by people inside the military industrial complex in terms of what sort of weapons are going to be rolling out. So like, I get that you're joking about the electric tanks. I get it. But boy, do I have some shit later in the week to show you guys. Fuck. Okay, so go to hell, Prince Charles, and then I think we can kick around Kindlanian, and then we'll probably have to go over to Rockfin for the rest of the show. But I mean, 25 minutes in so far, I hardly know if I'm gonna get past the hey, the show's viewer supported. All right, now come see us on Rockfit. Like most days, it's like that. Let's see. So let's go do this thing, because this is just hilarious. You guys, if you've been with the show for a while, you have definitely heard us kick around Kindlanian. Kindlanian, known, brags about the connections that he has with Langley and the CIA and the intelligence community writ large. Kindlanian is the poster child for the just seamless relationship that the intelligence community has with the fourth Estat of journalism. So let's look at this crap. This is fucking hilarious. Kindlanian exclusive. Gun dealers sell parts and ammo using the anti-Biden meme. Let's go, Brandon. There it is. Right there. The faceplate. Oh my God. It's got a NASCAR checkered flag with Joe Biden raising his hands. And it's the Let's Go 15 multi-branded 00000. And then there's a fuck Joe Biden right there. I have the article up. I am going to read it. This is fucking hysterical, you guys. We live in a fucking cartoon. We really do. Where we go? Okay. This is a real thing. Kindlanian called the Secret Service over this. I hope you guys can see that. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Do. Okay. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't. Gun dealers are marketing weapon parts and ammunition using a right-wing slogan understood as code for profanity directed at President Joe Biden. Okay. Palmetto State Armory, which operates a 12,000 square foot gun store in Columbia, South Carolina, the state capital, is marketing Let's Go 15 stripped lower receiver, which is a part meant for an AR-15 style assault rifle, you guys. Speaking of AR-15 assault rifles, Kyle Rittenhouse is in court. Jury got selected. Friend of the show, Kristan T. Harris, is there in the courtroom. He sent me a couple of, maybe I shouldn't say that. Gonna try and catch up with him. See what he has to say here. Only 5. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to try and connect with Kristan T. Harris from the Rundown Live during this week so that we can get a on the ground, in the courtroom, professional, independent journalist take on what's going on. Kristan, by the way, is the guy who captured the footage of the original incident. Love that dude. I do. Big shout out to Kristan. Hope he's doing well. The product description on the company's website says the fire selector on the weapon part features 3 modes: fuck, safe, Joe, fire, and Biden, full auto. Love it. Love how PSA is in touch with the current Let's Go Brandon situation. Says one of the comments below the product description, more than half of America and other parts of the world are chanting the current administration is destroying our country. That's because the current administration is still Ronald Reagan, and Ronald Reagan was actually George H.W. Bush, who was realistically the Milner Group and Cecil Rhodes, who's basically just keeping the capital of Rome moving from place to place every 250 to 350 years. However, NBC News and Kindlanian probably aren't going to put that into their article. The company did not respond to NBC News request for comment. Kindlanian called the fucking gun manufacturer. Explain why you have engraved a popular, hilarious slogan onto your part that you sell for money. What the fuck? At least 2 other firms in other states, Culper, Precision, and My Southern Tactical, are advertising an AR-15 magazine for sale with a Let's Go branded sticker. The companies did not immediately respond to requests for comment. I love it. I love it. The phrase, Let's Go Brandon, has become a right-wing code for fuck Joe Biden. It originated from a moment during an October 2nd NASCAR race at the Talladega Super Speedway in Alabama when a driver named Brandon Brown was being interviewed by an NBC Sports reporter. A nearby crowd was chanting something difficult to make out. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I mean, I can go play it right now. You totally tell they're saying fuck Joe Biden. And the reporter suggested they were chanting, Let's go Brandon, to cheer the winning driver. But it became increasingly clear they were saying fuck Joe Biden. A strip lower receiver, by the way, friends and neighbors, is a part of the AR-15 rifle that contains a serial number, making it the only part of the weapon required to be purchased through a licensed dealer. Once banned under federal law, the AR-15 has become the most popular rifle in America, making up 1 in 5 firearms bought each year, according to the National Shooting Sports Foundation. There are 15 million in circulation, gun groups say. It gets even funnier, you guys. It does. I'm not kidding. Let's see. Oh no, it doesn't have the part where he calls the Secret Service. Bitch ass Kindlanian. Stuff falling. Boo. Yeah, no, he talks about calling the Secret Service on Twitter. That's just fucking God, Kindlanian's a joke. What do we have here? I don't think I can play that on YouTube. That's most deaf. I should probably just go ahead and get rid of that. I don't even know what this is. Okay, cool. So at this point, I will totally do that. Tommy Craney. I will totally do that. Yeah, no, I know electric tanks exist. I do. Yeah. Okay. So I think at this point, we're going to do the rest of the show off YouTube. Don't believe that I am allowed to talk about any of the stuff that I'm getting ready to on Susan Wojcicki's platform.